So now I'd like to adjust the timing of my animation. And so I'll close the library and change back to the timeline using this button. Now once again, my VisTitle timeline appears, and I'll adjust the window a bit so that I can see all of the elements in their totality. And I can see that for the minute in the timeline I have 3 elements, and these are the elements that make up my preview. We have one group with the background image and the globe, and then we have our text blocks. Now it could happen that this becomes a bit of a complicated overview, especially if you have many elements in your layout. And to help with this, you can temporarily disable the view of specific elements. And you do this by clicking on the eye symbol here. In so doing, only the elements in which the eye symbol is active can be seen. I'll turn everything on again. And what I really want to do is adjust the timing of the animation. I'll have a quick look at it. And I'll select this Tour 2011 section. And this starts at exactly the same time as the other items in this group. And I'd like to make it start somewhat later, so that once the background graphic has appeared, then the text blends in. I'll hold the left mouse button, and then I can simply let the text block start somewhat later. Now I'll have a look at it. Yes, and I prefer this. But of course, the end should also start before the background graphic blends out. Perhaps here. We'll test once more. Oh yeah, and that could end a little bit earlier. Perhaps here. Yes, and now that's fine. And I'd like to do the same thing for the second text section. I'll activate it again, and I'll adjust it to match the first text section. Of course, I could have the separate text sections starting at different times, and that could create an interesting effect. But in this situation, I'd like them both to start and finish at the same time. So yes, I'm happy with this. I'd like to apply this, and so to exit into Adjusing, I have to go up here into the menu, Adjusting, and there I can see Save or Control S. And now I'm back in Adjusting. And here we can view the completed title animation. One thing I'd like to point out now is that I've actually got a typing error in one of my text blocks. From Munich should have an H at the end. And of course, I can correct that now, even though I have done quite a bit of editing in my layout. And to do this, I can simply use the layout editor. So I'll go to the layout editor, and then I simply go into this text input field and correct the text. I don't have to do anything else in the layout, and I simply use the save exit function to exit back into Adjusting, and we can see that the animation works exactly how we specified in VisTitle.